Wait. What the fuck is this? It's not even supposed to be in there. We back, guys, part 2. And there was a tarot card in the deck, the oracle deck I'm about to use. And it's the King of Swords. So that just lets me know that there is some divine truth, okay, being exposed about you. And also, I'm picking up someone is speaking up on your behalf. You may not even know this King of Swords. Could be a female, but I'm picking up more so like a masculine energy. And this is from the traditional tarot here. So there is like, I'm hearing spiritual lawyer. So this person, this King of Swords may be someone from your same soul family, same tribe, or someone from your divine lineage. Could be an ancestor here, okay, or just someone who is knowledgeable, okay. This person may be hip to the spiritual community or hip to individuals of, you know, royal blood, or, you know what I'm saying, that have spiritual gifts, okay. And someone is speaking up. This King of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, but yeah, this could be some type of even court proceeding here. This could be something going on surrounding court. I heard litigation. There could be some type of litigation going on behind your back that you don't even know of, that you're being protected from. And there is a King of Swords who is being divinely guided to speak up on your behalf, you know, to a judge here. They don't even have to be an air sign. They could just be an air sign energy. But someone is definitely being divinely guided and directed to, like, have your back. Okay? Because there could be, like I said, a whole community, a whole occult organization. There is not just one person, but a lot of people in your energy coming against you energetically and sneakily, okay? Because the Seven of Swords did come out. So yeah. Also, I wanted to address something here. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not saying that you can't have a difference of opinion over here on this channel, because I definitely agree. We all can agree to disagree on certain points. But I have a problem with people who don't listen to comprehend. They listen to have a response. You will be blocked, okay? And I'm saying this to say, because previously there was someone who said something that didn't even align with what I said. I never said that we should have to fight for our inheritance. What I did say was we had to prove that we were equipped to handle our birthright and inheritance. I never said had to fight for anything. We have to go through a rites of passage, and there's a difference. That's not fighting. That's showing yourself approved for the greatness that God has already ordained for you. We all have to go through spiritual initiations. We all have to go through spiritual transformations and awakenings. That's also a part of your birthright. It's not just you having abundance and living life to the fullest. It's also a spiritual mission, and you have to be spiritually equipped to be able to handle what comes with your birthright. I never said we had to fight for anything. That's not what I said. That just lets me know that person wasn't listening to comprehend. They were listening to have a rebuttal, a response, instead of actually listening and actually dissecting what I said. I didn't say fight. I did say rites of passage and initiation. And yes, you're going to go through some spiritual battles. But that is initiation. That isn't fighting for what's yours. You have to go through those initiations because there is a certain level of ancient wisdom and spiritual elevation that you have to attain in order to receive and come into your divine birthright. So I never said fight, but you gonna have to go through some changes. That's period. You are not going to be able to live a toxic lifestyle and still think that you have the rights to a divine inheritance. That don't even go hand in hand. That don't even make sense. Why would God give someone who is in toxic, low vibrational energy a divine birthright? Because if you get that birthright, you're gonna fuck over it. You're not going to even know what to do with it. You're not going to know how to be a good steward over it. Like, that's not what I said. So people need to listen to comprehend, not listen to have a response and try to combat us spiritually gifted people who are brave enough and have the courage enough to get on these platforms and use our gifts and you know, speak the wisdom, the divine ancient wisdom that God has instilled in us. Like, if you feel that way, go start your own platform. It's not that hard. But to get on here and try to be low-key, passive-aggressive, and combative is crazy. If you don't agree, then move on. But I never said we should have to fight for anything. We are going to go through spiritual transformations, and that does come with initiations. That's even in church. Even in church is levels to this. You don't think you finna go from a deacon to a minister just like that. You're not about to go from a minister to a preacher, and you're not about to go from a preacher to a superintendent, or a preacher to a bishop, or a preacher to a superintendent and chief over ministry. It's levels. You got to prove yourself worthy of the responsibility that come with that. You're not just about to skip levels, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, people don't really be, and I understand that sometimes my messages can really go over people's heads. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my problem. But I will clarify what I'm saying, because I don't like when people get in the chat and try to cause confusion or manipulation to the messages the divine is giving me to speak to my tribe, my people. Especially the newbies, the new babies, the spiritual babies that are finally awakening and getting on board. So no, like, that's not what I meant. But those type of people will be blocked because you're not even really trying to comprehend what I'm saying. You just trying to sound smart. You trying to sound like, oh, well, I think that if you really chosen, you're not supposed to have to fight. Who said that? Because even Yeshua was chosen, and he had a path that he had to have spiritual battles on. He didn't just ascend into his light body just being Yeshua. No, he had earthly lessons to learn. He had earthly initiations. He had an earthly mission, and he had earthly battles to fight. No, they were not always physical. They were more spiritual and mental than anything. So what makes us chosen ones in the modern day more special and exempt than Yeshua when he went through the worst of the worst, so we wouldn't even have to pay a physical, you know what I'm saying, pay with our lives. He did that so we wouldn't have to, so that we can be able to go on our path without having to worry about sacrificing our lives for people who really ultimately don't even deserve it. So you can't sit up here and say, oh, well, I'm better than Yeshua because I don't have to go through nothing. Yes, you do. He just allowed our load to be a little bit lighter. Our persecution isn't as detrimental. We don't literally have a cross to carry. Our cross is spiritual and energetic. It's not a physical cross, why Yeshua, he actually had a physical cross he had to bear while getting spit on, beat on, persecuted, blasphemed. People switched sides on him. Didn't have no help. Whipped him with spikes. Crown of thorns. Like, come on, bro. What make you think we ain't about to have to go through nothing? And ultimately, his birthright was to be at the right hand of our Father. So come on now, like, let's be for real. Think, like, really do some critical thinking. Stop trying to be, this is that. No, actually use your brain to really comprehend what I'm saying instead of trying to look all extra smart. And the birthright I'm talking about is more physical, it's more spiritual than it is physical. So if you thinking of a physical birthright, then yeah, you would think you wouldn't have to fight for that. But when you royal, when you chosen and you have an anointing over your life, that's a whole different type of birthright. That's a whole different type of royalty. That's eternal. That's infinite. That is, you are tapped into the Father. You are tapped into all the divine realms, frequency, and cosmic energies. So it goes beyond the physical. So if you think in surface level, of course you're going to say, oh, we don't have to fight for it. I shouldn't have to fight for it. Okay, because you thinking in legal terms, paperwork, names, but we talking about spiritual and eternal birthright. Anyway, so Holy Spirit, what else is in this energy? These people played Hunger Games and paid the heavy price. What is it? I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, bruh. But it is what it is, though. And I'm not saying this to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm saying this so people can really understand where I'm coming from. Or at least try to comprehend what I'm saying, because I'm spiritual. This is spiritual. This is not just mundane. We're talking about eternal birthright. We're talking about generations of abundance and gifts in the spiritual that ultimately you have the power to manifest and call in on the physical. That's the birthright right there. Because not everybody can call out to the Father and instantly have their prayers answered and see the things that they wish to manifest into their reality come to fruition instantaneously. Not everybody can do that. That's why everybody is not chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Because the chosen, we have to have patience. We have learned patience. We have learned self-mastery. We have learned the functions of mankind, the way humans interact, all of that shit. So we understand that a lot of times when these people come against us, it is not them themselves, but the spirit within those people operating to cause these people to do these things to us. So when we say we forgive you, we forgive the person because we know that it is the spirit. But they still have to suffer those consequences. Holy Spirit, what else is going on in this energy? Yeah, fulfilling fantasies here. Yeah, these people were definitely pulling on our energy, okay, to fulfill their fantasies, okay? Or these people were living in a delusion here, okay? They were living in a delusional reality, thinking they can come against us here, okay? Sending, player energies. Yeah, paying people, sending fake lovers our way, karmic lovers and shit. Yeah, surprise me, trying to catch us by surprise, not thinking that we're in tune or not. They thinking we not using our discernment whole time. We know what's up. That's why they don't get the draws. That's why they don't get past goals. That's why they told no. That's why they get angry. Because they got to start from scratch. So now they mad at us because, oh, well, you think you too good? Oh, who do you think you are? Oh, you think you better than me? No, I don't think I'm better than you, but I know you're not for me. And that's the difference. Okay? Yeah, reading up. See, these people were digging into your lives. Tarot reading here. It said doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. That's that illegal surveillance and investigation energy. Okay? Yeah, you already noticed those. See, they don't know. They be mad because we unbothered. Okay, we just sipping the divine tea. Very toxic individuals. We already knew that, though. We knew that. That's why we can sit back and relax. Now that we know what's really going on. Yeah, their whole plan is falling apart here. All right? These people were trying to gain receipts and evidence, but see, the shit didn't backfire. The shit didn't backfire because whatever scheme they had, whatever toxic plan, whatever toxic ending, death they had for us is over with, and these people are about to be exposed here. It says evidence, guilty is charged, exposed. Okay, yes, you and your divine counterpart will celebrate. Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership here. These people were even plotting on your divine union because they know who you are. They did not want you to have this. They wanted to keep you with a karmic lover, to keep you in karmic cycles, while they siphon your energy and try to use your gifts against you, siphon your gifts and shit. Fuck with your crown chakra, your third eye, because you are a seer, a psychic, medium. You're tapped into the sixth sense abilities that you were naturally born with these, okay? Some of y'all as children, y'all probably, your parents probably told you, oh no, that's just your imagination. It wasn't your fucking imagination. It wasn't your imagination. Yes, Billy, you did see Billy. Billy was your friend. That was an imaginary friend. You saw Billy. Okay, yeah, you saw what you saw. Okay, and you dream what you dream. It wasn't your imagination. It was real, okay? And a lot of our parents really didn't understand that because some of them were scared of their own gifts. So they like to chuck it up to, oh, that's just your imagination. You've been watching too many cartoons, or yeah, your imagination just running wild. No, they just didn't want to open up their third eye to say, oh, my baby got gifts. Shit. How do we handle this? They didn't know how to handle their own. So, of course, they're going to tell us, oh, it's just your imagination, or that's just your imaginary friend. Okay. Yeah, tired of the drama here. So, y'all cut a lot of people, places, and things off. These people got a lot of drama and shit popping up in their life. They tired already. They burnt out. That's why y'all in this chariot energy. Y'all got the chariot 3 times, 777. So while they burnt out, you just now getting started. That's why you don't get tired. What Kevin Gates said, I don't get tired. Y'all don't get tired, bro. You may slow down, but you don't get tired. You may have to take a couple steps back or slow down and get your mind right, but you don't get tired. These people are getting caught up here. All right. Finding evidence, getting caught, cheating. Some of these people are in, situations, marriages, relationships where they're getting cheated on now because they try to interfere in your love life by paying people to keep you in toxic karmic relationships and shit, paying people to get you pregnant. Yeah, get you pregnant. Okay, surveil you, record you, expose you. Just a lot of bullshit. And now this same shit is happening in their life. Look, watching shit go down. You sitting up here eating your popcorn and shit now. These people played a toxic game and got played. Now you get to sit back and watch the show. These people were very insecure. You intimidated their demons. I'm telling you. It was your wisdom. It was your gifts. Because what you know and see is true. What you know and say is true. There's no lies told with you. Okay? Yeah, destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Putting on a show. Yeah, these people trying to hide the fact that they going through some shit. So whatever you seeing ain't the truth. The reality is they fucked up out here in these streets. They feeling destroyed. They feeling regretful. Okay, and they got to put on a show because that pride and ego is a motherfucker. Some of these motherfuckers getting exposed for their weird ass sexual kinks and shit. Fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. They getting exposed for the weird freaky shit they be doing. These sex organizations and shit. Yeah. Sex cults is what I heard. These motherfuckers passing around STDs within a group. Light bulb moment. That's the truth here. Sudden realization, feeling inspired, and insightful awareness here. These people are having an aha moment. Realizing they fucked up. Yeah, and there's some exposure here coming. And you got a new boo here coming to you, or you kick somebody to the curb, an ex-lover, a toxic karmic lover here, or they getting kicked to the curb by their lovers they're currently with and shit, trying to save face like they still together and they're not. Look, outdated. Motherfuckers getting kicked out, expired, old news, discarded. Yeah. They also trying to get rid of evidence, and they having bank failure. Told you, these motherfuckers trying to hold on for dear life. See, God got a way of hitting them. in a way that we could never. God knows what they idolize, what they can't live without, what makes their life feel secure. And a lot of them is money, greed, material wealth, mundane shit that you can't take with you when your soul is excavated from your flesh suit, from this human body. This is just a vehicle. This body is not permanent. It will decompose. But that soul is forever. So they realizing that they put their faith and security in the wrong shit. Okay, y'all have showed these people that it's better to be spiritually abundant than financially, because they losing shit. Whatever they had going on, they either spiritually bankrupt or they're actually experiencing financial failure. And they trash ass individuals with trash ass mindsets, and they getting kicked to the curb. These people feel like they feel like the way that you felt at one point. They felt isolated, not wanted. Now they feeling like life is unfair and shit. But this is the same energy they told you was crying about. Oh, you just crying. We all got the same 24. But now, see, now that financial security is leaving them. Oh, now life ain't, oh, it ain't fair. I don't understand. But this is the same shit they was laughing at you for. Oh, we got the same 24 hours. Why you broke? Why you this? Why you, yeah. Now they feeling like trash because they ain't got shit. Because of that trash ass mentality. Kick to the curb. Y'all kick these people out of your energy too as well. Same shit they tried to persecute you for not having a certain level of success, for not having a certain level of financial stability, for not having a certain level of material, you know what I'm saying, abundance and shit. While you were working your way towards it though. They were already trying to kick you when you were down. You were already working towards your success and your progress. You just weren't, or you aren't where you want to be yet, but you're about to get there with that chariot energy and that strength. Can't nobody stop you but God himself. Yeah, you finna get the last laugh. You chilling, baby, because life is finna get real good for you. Wholeness, overjoyed, smiling, spiritually woke, because you know the truth. And you see, the truth, it needs no proof. Either it is or it isn't, baby. Self-aware, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. Exactly why they clown asses doing the most. Try to humiliate you. You know what I'm saying? Try to make you have low self-esteem, not feel confident in yourself, dramatic, trying too hard. A shit started because they really wanted your spot. They ignored the red flags, baby. Warning signs, take heed, risky situation. No, but they thought they was bigger than God. They was bigger than the program. And the thing about us is we don't put ourselves above nobody, but there is a certain level of righteousness that we work hard to uphold. So, you know, the way they live life is not the way you live life. The way they get money is not the way you get money. And so these people thought that they could make fun of you, make a mockery of you, especially if you're spiritually gifted and you're open with them like me. They thought that they could make a mockery out of you, fuck with your money, your livelihood if you make money online, talk about you, spread rumors, lies, and gossip, you know, have people, you know what I'm saying, talking shit on you, making subliminal posts, trying to really like make you feel low about yourself so you would give up, so you wouldn't keep going, so the lies and the rumors that they put out deemed true. But you're not a quitter. You don't give up. You may have to go back to the drawing board, but you don't never give up. That's the thing about you. That's where they underestimated you. They thought you only had one way. Confirmation. But God gave you multiple, baby. You multi-talented and multi-gifted. So when one way don't work, another one, you got another way. That's why God's giving you the last laugh. And it's not that you laughing in their face, but you can say, aha, I made it. I proved myself that I can do it. You made a point to yourself. It had nothing to do with these people. Look, fake apology. Setting the record straight. Yeah, because they getting caught up here. The truth is coming out. They're being exposed, and especially about this secret surveillance here. Tapping your phones, hacking your accounts. These people are definitely codependent, unhealthy attachments weighed down. Yeah, they're haters because spiritually they burdened. They wanted to put their spiritual burdens onto you. And God was like, no, you're not gonna bind my children to your karma. That's not what's gonna happen. Some of these people are pregnant, okay? They pregnant by people they don't want to be pregnant by, or somebody don't want a child, or they just realizing they got pregnant or is having a child with the karmic motherfucker. But it's some evidence here. I feel like it's the Alphabet Boys or some type of investigation. Something is being set straight about you. They've been watching you. Like I said, the watchers are being watched. The illegal surveillance and investigation on you, all those reports are being backtracked. They thought that they were covering their tracks, and baby, they left all kind of holes in their shit. There go them sirens again. I'm telling you. What else from this deck, Holy Spirit? Sex rituals. These motherfuckers tantric sex. I told you a sex code and shit. But it's game over. Game over, baby. They got caught up. So this is like a little sex group. Maybe some people you denied access to your sexual energy. You didn't want to indulge in the fuckery. You turned them down. So they turned against you. But they never really were for you. They just wanted to use you for your energy. And they were ultimately going to use you as a sacrifice. And you said, no, I don't want to be a part of that freaky Jason ass shit. These people are definitely lust-driven individuals. And they all cheat. They getting divorced and shit. Divorce, yeah, dirty money. Because they do dirty shit for dirty money. Somebody finding out it could be a married couple involved in this shit. Could be a swinging ass married couple in this shit. Swingers involved in this shit. Taking dirty money to bribe you. Or they tried to bribe you with dirty offers to get involved in this tantric ass, dirty ass, tantric, ritualistic, demonic ass shit. Yeah, TikTok, they time is up. Deadline, procrastination, too busy. They was too busy caught up in your life that they forgot about what the fuck they had going on. Divorces are happening here. They all been cheating on each other. It's a infidelity, caught up, cheating, betrayal. Side quest and shit. Sexual relationship. These people were also these gang stalkers I'm hearing taking dirty money, dirty offers and shit. They could be using couples against y'all, okay? Putting shit in people's name, okay? And they're not legally, they're not the ones that are living in certain areas, apartments, complexes, buildings. It's something about some leasing shit. So they could be trying to put these gang stalkers in your area, okay? Using false information. Kind of like I'm hearing subleasing. Kind of like subleasing. They present themselves in the leasing office as a couple, a very healthy couple or some shit like that. And then they move these gang stalkers in the lease under their name type shit. And so that just means these people are paying for gang stalkers to stay next to you in your area. So just stay vigilant. Because these people are not supposed to be there. They're literally under, look, legal. I'm telling you. This shit going down right now. They're about to be caught. Laundering, still illegal. Exactly. So they have a group of gang stalkers under leases that they are not even on. They're not even on. They're not supposed to be there. They not even I'm hearing these people are not even living in a complex. They have a whole nother living situation. They just use these couples to use the image, or use these people to use their image to go in these leasing offices, apply for these apartments, get approved, and then give the keys, or have these other people move in under their name, but they're not in these apartments or complexes. And that shit's about to come out, bro, in a legal situation. They're being watched. So they're also, that's federal too, because that's gang stalking by proxy. So these people that are putting their names on these leases, and they're allowing these gang stalkers to live under their name, they're just as guilty. So it's about to be a whole lot of singing in them investigation, in them interrogation rooms. Yeah, it's about to be a whole lot. Let's get a lighter sentence, head asses. Look, the blues. I cannot make this shit up. Scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Because they know. And if the feds ain't watching, you know what's going on. So if you are ever called into a court proceeding, or it's something that you got to go to court for, you already know what the fuck going on around you. So it's damn near like you can be a witness in your own case. Look, getting played. These people getting played by whoever they getting paid by. Whoever they accepting this dirty money from. They thought that they was playing you. Manipulation, lies, and control. I'm hearing drug addicts and shit. Yeah, lust. I'm telling you, these people are very lustful. Look, detective. They're being looked into. These people got some real weird ass addictions. Very inconsiderate. Very driven by lust here. But they're being looked into. Yeah, TikTok. What else, Holy Spirit? Karmic, SOS. Yeah, they about to need a whole lot of help here. Karmic third party relationship lesson. Y'all learned y'all lesson. Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Yeah, they about to need a whole lot of help, especially these couples and these people that have put leases in their name for these people getting paid. Yeah, they all going down. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, you're about to be at peace. Balance, harmony, and happiness here. That's why you about to get the last laugh. Yeah, these people trying to get away. These people are about to be suffering, or they're already suffering from depression, because look, whatever they doing, they running out of money, penny pinching. Financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. So they could be trying to attack your finances as well to keep you stuck. Some of these people got to sell their body, promiscuous here. They could have slept with your person, man or woman, to create a division between the two of you. Yeah, total action drama. This shit finna pop off. I heard run for cover. These people are trying to run for cover. Or they're trying to cover something up. Anything else? You have to have a new person come into your life. Okay. Yeah, these people getting cheated on. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Is that it from this deck? I knew it. Police. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that card was bound to come out. If it wasn't police, it was investigating. These people are, yeah, they are very envious here. Very jealous, envious people. Some of them have sex addictions. Yeah, you leveling up. Graduation. Look, I told you they trying to burn evidence. It's too late, though. You leveling up. Lessons learned. Acquired wisdom. So you definitely having the last laugh. These people trying to say they ass, but time is up. TikTok. It's over. Game over. Sexual protection. Yeah, somebody got something. You got great fortune or good fortune coming in for you. It says good fortune, good things come in time. Favorable. God's favor is about to have way in your life here. While these people are in, yeah, drama, karmic situations, sneaky links. Somebody trying to, look, sex shop. Can't make it up. Can't make it up, y'all. I don't have to lie. Yep. Yep. These people need a reality check and they finna get it. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, this is very current energy. It's like today. So get ready. Because you the motherfucking star player, key player. You can't be replaced. This is your story. They just living in it. Yeah, these are people who are bugaboos in y'all energy. Well, there you have it. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Lessons learned here. You learn your lesson. Wisdom gain. Completing cycles. Growth through experience. I'm wiser now. Yeah, that Akashic book of knowledge. Ancient wisdom. You finally unlocked it. These people can no longer keep their contracts. Broken promises. They broken contracts and shit. Yeah, no filter. You speaking up for yourself. It says speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. So you speaking up. They don't want you to tell your story. They don't want you to tell your testimony. Okay? Because the more you speak your truth, the more they are the more they are exposed. Look, soul contracts. Karmic contracts severed. These motherfuckers can't even keep their promises. All right? It says fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements destined to meet. Y'all severed a karmic contract, okay? You got a whole new beginning in life coming your way. What else, Holy Spirit? Yep, closure. Case closed. You closed your own case. And you completed a whole karmic cycle. That chapter in your life is now over. Closure. Letting go. Ending chapters. Emotional release. Finally free. You free now, baby. They can't do nothing to you no more. Yup, retirement goals. You about to, some of y'all, you about to get some type of reward that's going to allow you to retire early. Or your career path that you're on is going to allow you to live a very luxurious and relaxed life when you retire here. Long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, living the dream. So you finna live out your dream here. See that sun? Yeah. And these people were fake. They didn't think you would be able to see past they fake ass smiles and shit. Fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles. Friends in name only. Yeah, so these people only, oh yeah, you my homegirl, you my, nah, they was really fucking talking shit about you in the worst way behind your back. You finna be booked and busy, baby. Booked and busy, highly favored, okay? Your glow up is about to be real. Productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste, success on the calendar. Exactly. Whatever you've been planning, it's about to happen. So get ready, because you definitely about to be booked and busy. That's another reason why you need to try to get in some cat naps, some meditation, some relaxation. Because, baby, you finna be booked and busy. And you need to be at your best version of yourself. Clickbait. So these people could be putting out false information about you to get clickbait, misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, not what it seems. These people were definitely lying on you. And they could have put your picture up, or they could have been passing around like group chats and shit, screenshotting your pictures and your social media accounts and spreading this shit around in this little society or this little clique here. Gaslighted. Now these people, a lot of these people feel stupid for believing these people. They feel gaslighted. They feel manipulated and betrayed because they listen to these motherfucking energy vampires, because that's exactly what they was. Divine timing here. All right, God is working it out in your favor. He may not come when you want him, but he's always right on what time. Exactly. Divine timing. Patience required. Trust in the process. Perfect timing when it's meant to be. God's timing is always better. All right, you need to trust your intuition. Yeah, because God is working it out in your favor. Divine intervention here. All right, so continue to follow your guidance, your intuition here, the signs and synchronicities that you're getting and picking up, because, baby, you finna go up. Paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, message received, okay? You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. And don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning. Troubles, they don't last always. Yes, and if your heart is broken, just lift your head and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. My life is in your hands. Okay, divine intervention. Look at God's hand. You hear me? God, you always know what to say when to say it. Okay, so God is reaching out. All you got to do is take his hand. They were never going to be able to stop your hustle, because you always got something on the side going with this side hustle energy. Baby, you too hot to try. Somebody was trying to make you a sneaky link, or somebody is a sneaky link, or this sneaky link tried to break you and you are unbreakable. Okay? Y'all got a secret admirer out here, or a secret admirers. I haven't heard that song or sung that song in a minute. So I know that was God. My spirit team. Look, payday, boom, and wait. Bag secured. The fuck going on? Listen, talk to me nice, okay? It say payday, financial rewards, money rolling in, celebration of success, check cash, baby. That bank account finna be looking real nice here, because you done secured the bag, okay? It say achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Period, poo. Period. Why they fake flexing and shit like they got it? These motherfuckers struggling. And you done learned your life lessons. Ain't no need for you to fake flex, baby. I really did this shit. I got it out the mud type shit. That's y'all energy. And they flexing for the gram and shit. Some of y'all single by choice and living life to the fullest, because you ain't stressed about a nigga or a bitch. Okay? So it is what it is. It says here, pretending wealth, showing off borrowed luxury. Because these motherfuckers do be renting cars, outfits. Y'all be surprised, bro. Don't let social media fool you, bro. A lot of these people that sold, they sold for the shit they got. Half of these motherfuckers are in deals, trash ass deals. The companies are buying and renting their homes. They don't own shit. Everything in the company name. They gotta fulfill a contract. They not seeing no profits from, no residuals. The companies are buying their cars in the company's names. They renting outfits. Don't get it twisted. They got deals with these motherfucking designers, Givenchy, Louis, Prada, whoever the fuck they wearing. They be contracts. Well, we'll let you wear this outfit, but it's gonna cost you about $5,000 for the week. And it better be dry cleaned and sent back like it was, or that shit coming out your check. So don't be fooled by these motherfuckers that look like they got it. Don't be fooled. Now, not everybody is fake flexing. Let me get that out there. But you be surprised who out here fake flexing. So don't let social media fuck y'all mind up and make y'all think y'all not doing enough, baby. Little progress is better than no progress. Don't ever allow nobody to make you feel like you ain't doing shit when you know you putting your best foot forward to make some shit shake in your life. Half of these people ain't really happy if they ain't flexing on the internet for everybody else to gas their ass up while you doing this shit for real in real life, and you only need yourself and God to gas you up. You look in the mirror every day. Man and woman say, I got money to make. I'm gonna make some shit happen today. I ain't gonna quit on myself. I'm gonna keep going. Even if shit don't look, you know what I'm saying, like I planned it out, I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna quit on myself though. And the more you keep that mentality, the more God show up for you. Because if you make one step, he'll make two. And it ain't no telling what God can do. Okay? I learned that myself. Because I used to look at social media sometimes be like, damn, I ain't doing enough. So God really started showing me the truth about a lot of people. A lot of these motherfuckers are struggling and they be broke. They be going through evictions and shit too. Don't let them fool y'all, because half of these celebrities don't own shit. Or they didn't over, you know what I'm saying? They didn't borrow against how much they really worth. So they can't pay them loans and shit back. That's why they join these occult organizations and shit, because these occult organizations fund their life. So don't ever think you're not doing enough, because you doing this shit in real life and you ain't got nobody to back you but God himself. And maybe your tribe that he sends your way to help push you and give you mentorship. But just know you doing it the right way, and you're not out here selling your soul for it. You're not selling your body. You're not doing satanic rituals. You don't have to give yourself up to people you don't want to because they have funded a lifestyle that you couldn't ultimately afford. So don't ever get it twisted, y'all. This whole little shit is an illusion. And that's what they want us to think. So they can continue to initiate people into this dark ass cult organization type shit. Especially in the black community. Because there's a lot of material praise in the black community. Nobody want to give you your props unless you ain't showing you in a Benz, a Range Rover. You living life like this, and you wearing this, and you wearing that. Whole time that shit fake as fuck. You get behind them scenes, you be like, damn, this what the fuck y'all doing? I don't want no parts. Believe me. You be surprised. But I even had to get out of that shit. Like, I ain't doing enough. I ain't, no. God was like, oh, you doing enough. Don't let these people fool you, and don't let these people trick you out your spot, because if they could trade spaces with you, they would in a quickness. Hence why destiny swapping exists. They ain't gonna tell y'all that. They're not gonna tell y'all that. They're not gonna tell us that. That's why destiny swapping exists, because they want to live our life while we take their shit. If we wasn't shit for real, Chosen, no matter what your financial situation is, they wouldn't be trying to attack us and comfort us like that. So understand, it's not about what you got, it's who you are in the spiritual realm. It's the abundance energetically that you carry. And once you open and awaken up to that type of energy, oh, you realize like, oh, okay, I really am the shit. I really can manifest the life I really want, and I don't have to sell my soul to get it, because everything is here. Everything is here and in here. And once you align here and here, everything moves like it's supposed to. So don't ever think that you ain't shit. Okay? Don't ever think you ain't shit. Don't ever think, you know, anybody's above you or beneath you. But a lot of us, y'all, a lot of us chosen ones have chosen to be single and just be patient and wait for our divine counterpart, because it's too much shit going on out here in these streets to be experimenting. Because I'm telling you, chosen ones, if we get out here on that shit, we gonna be the first one to catch that shit, if you know what I mean. So use your intuition and discernment, but don't rush shit. Ain't shit out here worth your life or your health. Anything else, Holy Spirit? That deja vu energy just popped up, and it's just like Holy Spirit is letting me know these people are seeing premonitions of their karma, of their spiritual consequences here. They were already given the warning shot, the red flag. Yeah, they triggered. Okay, these people are triggered. They're triggered because you kept going, and whatever sacrifice they tried to make you, it did not work. Okay, emotional reactions, unresolved wounds, facing past hurts. Why does this bother me? Why does your healing bother these people? Why does your success bother these people? You know why? Because it's real. You know why? Because it's authentic. You know why? Because you didn't have to sell out. You know why? Because you are you and you're winning just by being you. While these people have to fake and be something they're not to be accepted or feel wanted. That's why. And you a star motherfucking player. You can't motherfucking be replaced. Yeah, photoshopped here. So there could be some fake ass AI images of you out here. Or these people trying to say you don't look how you look in real life. Oh, that bitch is filtered out. Oh, that nigga filtered out. Oh, they don't look like that. But in real life, you a head turner. Motherfuckers can't keep their eyes off of you. You know why? Because it's not necessarily your looks. You look good, but it's your energy. It's your demeanor. Bitch, I better quit playing with y'all. You can have whoever you want. That's the thing. The energy you carry is seductive in itself. That's why people look at you and just watch you. And you be in the store like, damn, what the fuck they looking at? Because it's your energy. What is it? Why is this person? Who are they? Why do they carry their weight in that manner? I want to know this person. Not only are you mysterious, but you're attractive. You quiet. You don't put yourself out there to be the center of attention. You attract it naturally. Past life. Yeah, a lot of y'all had some past life karma to clear out here. Some of these are karmics from y'all past life. And it's also some of y'all exes or people you grew up with, siblings, family members that was involved in this shit. And now they wishing they never fucked with you or worked against you because you got this bag coming in. Let's not forget payday and bag secured. And you got somebody out here that's been watching you that actually want to fuck with you, okay? These people wanted to keep you at a crossroads here. Keep you stuck. Yeah, y'all creating new soul contracts here. Past life karma has been cleared out for y'all. I know I'm channeling. My nose ain't never ran this much. Dang. Hold on, y'all. I'm drinking cranberry juice. Don't get it twisted. And I love me some cranberry juice. I ain't gonna cap. They be like, it's sour. It's crazy. If you got kids, it's crazy. Your kids don't want nothing until you got it, until you bought it. Or they eat up all their snacks and shit, all the stuff they like to eat and, you know, drink and stuff. Then all of a sudden they want to drink your stuff up. Oh, mama, can I have some of this? I be like, you don't even drink this. Now all of a sudden you want my stuff. Oh, they'll tear some cranberry juice up when all their stuff is gone. But I love me some cranberry juice. I just like Quick Trip ice. I like the crushed ice. I don't eat it, but I like the crushed ice. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Be careful of people trying to come in because some of these people want y'all to be sneaky links. Look, you got Ascension, Big Break. Yeah, these people are clout chasers. False alarm. Yeah, they thought they had one until they realized they didn't. Yeah, be careful of sneaky links, okay? Because they trying to come in and you know, give you false promises and shit. I don't feel like y'all too much worried about love, though. I'm not gonna care. I feel like y'all want love, but it ain't a necessary. Like, you want it to come in, but you want it to come in when it's right, when the right person. Yeah, because you know these motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing but try to get in your energy, get what they want from you, and ghost you. Don't nobody got time for that shit. Yeah, let it go. Y'all ain't worried about love, honestly. Y'all probably ain't even focused on sex. Like, y'all so focused on making sure you are successful that sex is not even crossing y'all mind. And if you do feel the urge, you know how to please yourself. It's not a urgent matter to get somebody in your bed or, you know, have intercourse with somebody, because it's just like you understand the energetic and look, karmic soul contracts that come with that shit. Don't nobody want that dirty ass shit, bro. Y'all done cleanse too much too. It's just like, yeah, especially with that water energy in the first part of the reading when I was talking about y'all ancestors want y'all to get in water or spiritual bath. Some of y'all been spiritually bathing and shit, and you've been doing a lot of clearing of your sacral chakra, and it's just like, hell nah. Now that you see clear, because once you, let me tell you something. Once you really get past, when you decide to go celibate, when you really get past those urges and you learn how to control your flesh, you learn how to discipline yourself, your vision gets so clear, bro. People don't even be all that sexy no more. Like, I'm telling you, people that really don't even be all that attractive no more. Even the baddest of the baddest, even the most handsome of the most handsome, because that spiritual vision gonna kick in and you gonna see past that physical. You're gonna be like, nah, this motherfucker got some shit going on. I'm cool, he fine and all, but nah, I see it's some energy. You know what I'm saying? Your third eye really opens up. You start seeing shit different. Because your life changed too. Once you get rid of them sexual demons that have attached itself to you, and you just seeing how your life then changed once you stop fucking with certain people and shit, you be like, I don't want to fuck with nobody. Like, it really get like that. And people get mad because it be like, what, you think you better than me? Oh, you good at two shoes? Oh, so what? I ain't good enough for you? It is not that, but it is that. At the same time, it's just like, I'm good. Like, you shouldn't be offended because I don't want you. Don't be offended. Just understand that I'm not for you and you're not for me. that doesn't mean that you're less attractive. It just means you're not for me. And on a spiritual level, we're not here. You don't attune to what I'm into right now. Like, and y'all don't have no time for no distractions. None of that shit. It's just like you realize if you let the wrong person into your sacral chakra and you intertwine, intimately with the wrong person, your foundation is gonna crumble, because they ain't nothing but energy vampires, succubus and incubus. They looking for us. Actually, why you think they don't want the hoes like that? Why y'all think it's so hard for us to maintain a relationship? It's not that we ain't shit. It's just the fact that we got what they looking for, and once they drain the fuck out of us, they gone. Why y'all think they pressure us so hard? Let me get you, and I think it's so, ooh, you just got it up. No, I don't. I don't have shit for you, sir, ma'am. And then once you turn them down, we are observant. So we already see when we turn you down, we look at your behavior after. We want to see. I want to see if you really I really want to see if you gonna uphold everything you told me that you were about. Because that's going to tell me everything. Because like Leah said, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. But I'm going to tell you, we going to watch. Oh, okay. I already knew that. Because once y'all realize, once they realize that the opportunity is closed, they're going to go right back to the karmic behavior. So that's how you going to really know. But some of them, you got to be careful because they tricksters and they know how to wear that mask. But spiritually, your discernment and your intuition is going to ultimately, it's going to tell you a lot about a person before you even engage. And I've made my mistakes. That's how I'm able to tell y'all this. I'm not perfect by far. I've had some fuck ups. But listen, I learned from that shit and I ain't doing it again. I love my peace and I love my health. Okay? But yeah, ascension here. All right? It says spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating self. So this is what y'all really are focused on, is maintaining these high vibrations, because y'all are in the season of winning. You don't have time to be distracted by anything that's going to take you off course, because you got payday in this bag secured. So it's like right now it's tunnel vision, and the right one is going to come in. If they're truly for you, they're going to understand that, because they already going to be on what you own. They already going to understand, like, okay, bet that whenever you ready, we'll get there. But right now, I'm going to support you. We're going to support each other and we're going to win together. And when the time is right, we're gonna put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. You know what I'm saying? That's when it's really going to mean some shit. You're going to be like, oh, Lord. It's a worth it. Let me work it. I put my thing down. Yeah. It's going to be worth it then, because you have attained success, okay? You have attained some goals, and you got somebody with the same like-minded vision, shared goals and dreams and shit. So energetically, spiritually, y'all gonna already be there. So it's just gonna make it even, it's gonna make it better, but it's also gonna feel more rewarding, okay? Because it's just like, yeah, I found somebody that understands where I'm at, especially mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got a big break coming. All right, it's a big break. Career turning point. Exactly. You're going to meet somebody that understands that sex is not everything. Money is not everything, but it does, mean something. But this is somebody who's going to come in spiritually, mentally, and emotionally where you're at. So you're not going to have to do too much repeating, or you're not going to have to do a lot of explaining as to why you're not ready for something, or why you don't have time for certain things. Like, they're going to understand, because this is somebody who is already going to have their own motion as well. Okay? It says career turning point, major opportunity, life-changing moment. This is it. Exactly. Y'all been working hard for this. So, like, yeah. I told you these people were trying to gain clout off of your name here. It's a clout chaser, doing anything for attention, fame, hungry fame hungry, desperate for followers, anything for a light. These people realize how you attract, okay? They saw how people gravitate towards you. They saw how people react towards you and shit. So they wanted that for themselves because they can't be themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So they said, hey, let's destiny swap. Let's put this person through some type of humiliation ritual to where they'll be ready to take themselves out, and we can use them as a sacrifice to take their gifts and their birthright and destiny swap, and they take our karma, our burdens, our insecurity, and let them have that while we take the good from their energy. So yeah, y'all, nah, they realize, hey, we fucked up. False alarm, exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction. Yeah, these people are going through a whole lot of shit. They thought they had a sucker. Now they panicking. Because they was expecting you to react a certain way and you didn't. Look, self-made. I cannot make this shit up. Independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path built from nothing. And you had nothing to worry about with this false alarm. It was just a wake-up call for you. Like, yeah, these people in your energy playing around. It is what it is, though. Now they panicking and you ain't got no worries. And thank you, my love. I appreciate the gift, okay? May God bless you times 10, boo. And anything you spend, you get it back times 10. Look, Anubis at the bottom of the deck, that coffin energy. So these people are going through spiritual endings. They wanted an ending for you. Now they're experiencing endings. They thought that spiritual warning that they were getting about you was not nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's somebody, yep, a thief. Look, it's over. These people tried to destiny swap, take from you, steal from you. And now they're experiencing some type of spiritual ending. All this energetic thievery and energy siphoning and energetic attacks to take from you, steal from you, fabricate lies and things against you. This shit is over with. They're being found out to be liars and thieves. Thieves and liars. Okay, I guess it wasn't meant to come out because it showed went right back in there. Look, sudden wealth. 777. Do you see that? Chariot confirmed. Okay, you got the chariot 3 times. 777. So that's just double confirmation. Yeah, their mask is falling off. People don't believe these people anymore. People are finding out these people not who they say they are. And the way that they getting their wealth is not all it's cracked up to be. I'll put it like that. These people love to fake it. Fake flexing. Yeah, they wearing a mask. They should have chose a different path here. But they chose to come against you while you chose your calling. You chose your purpose. Yeah, poverty here. These people wanted you in poverty. They're in spiritual poverty. Yeah, you got a lot of abundance and prosperity with this fish energy here. Some of y'all could be expecting or getting ready to expect a child here, but that's 34 breaking down to another 7. So 7 is like the number for you. Some of y'all could be a life path number 7, but 7, you could be seeing 77, 777, 77, 77, definitely significant here. 711 as well. 117, 111, 444, 88, 888, 411, 911. You guys' favorite, because you know 7 is God's favorite number. 7 is the number of completion. So you guys have definitely ascended and you guys have closed out a karmic chapter in your life. You're about to begin something brand new. Yeah, you overcome obstacles here. And these people got a lot to face here, okay? They're having some shit going on with their home as well. It's some obstacles within a home, a karmic home. Yeah, here. You about to receive some type of communication. But there is some type of gossip. I'm telling you, there's a group chat about you that is being exposed, or they're about to be exposed for having, look, message of concern. Yup. Could be this lady or just these people in this group chat finding out they in trouble. Luck ain't on their side. They luck is changing here. Yup, look. Judication and then privileged lady in reverse. So whoever, it's definitely a feminine energy here that is about to face some time here because they did some shit to you. Okay? With this judication here. Try to, I heard, tie you up in a legal situation. And she could have been getting off at first. 9 and 2, 11. She fucked with the divine being here. Whatever she said in court, whatever allegations, whatever reports, whatever evidence, her luck is changing. It's not the same. I heard chain gang. Yup, this bitch is in, she about to be going, look, false person. Or these people that work with this person, they all finna be chain gang. Some of them might not have to serve a lot of time or get a lighter sentence, but also a payout here. Yeah, these people are being exposed. Somebody was eating off of your energy, eating off the lies, eating off the deception, the trickery, the defamation they were putting out about you. Something about a child as well. There could be a child involved, paternity. But your ancestors are watching over you with this owl energy. Continue to follow your intuition here. Okay, yeah, you have some type of freedom here with this key and this gift. So you're about to get something from the divine here. The divine, yeah, master number 33. You guys have ascended, okay? You freed yourself. You vindicated yourself. Your spirit team, your ancestors here, God. All right, you're about to be getting a gift here. Somebody was doing some wicked shit here. Somebody could have been, if you're a feminine here, somebody could have been trying to prevent you from getting pregnant. Or they were trying to steal your spirit baby away from you or some weird shit like that. And you're about to conceive with your divine counterpart, whether you're a masculine or feminine. So if you're a divine masculine trying to go towards a divine feminine and you kept finding yourself blocked, or these people were, I heard, blackmailing you or extorting you in some way, keeping you from getting with the divine feminine because they knew that you were going to conceive a divine child with this divine feminine, you're about to have that. And divine feminine, like I said, these people could have been doing wound spells on you and keeping you blocked from your divine counterpart. But there's an investigation here. And someone is in bad health. Or these people, somebody in their family might end up with bad health. Could be an elder here with this concern of a mature man, bad health. Somebody in a karmic marriage contracted something. Could be an older male or an older feminine, or this older male could have married younger and they found out this karmic feminine gave them an STD, something that may be curable or uncurable, but whatever it is, it got them fucked up. They in bad health here. I heard I married a hoe. Look, 333. Somebody realized they married a whoremonger. They were definitely fucking with your money. Occupation, 34 breaking down to another 7. You guys are definitely favored by God. The Most High, you guys favorite. That's what it's giving. You got too many 7s in your reading. You one of them special ones. You chosen for real. Your occupation or a job opportunity may be getting ready to come for you, but also, like I said, toil and labor. These people were definitely working on your livelihood. This could have been at work. You could have had co-workers, colleagues, working with these karmic groups and organizations against you, or a karmic boss, CEO, okay? Or they had groups of karmic individuals fucking with your online platforms, okay? Manipulating your numbers, thumbs down in your shit, reporting your videos, slowing up your shit. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers was doing a lot to fuck with your livelihood and stability, which is not fair to you, because I don't feel like you did anything to deserve this. Look, great fortune. Great fortune here. Yeah, these people, they ain't nothing but rats. They finna go to jail. Imprisonment. They ready to tell on each other. But they know jail is definitely, somebody could be going to jail over a child. I heard child neglect. Somebody could have been neglecting their children to do magic and just, you know, cooperate with these people in this group chat organization to block you. Yeah, it's got something. Somebody was trying to do something to you and your child. If you got children, man or woman, these people were throwing shit at your children as well. Could have been even some death magic at your child. And the divine don't take kindly to that. This false person, this is a false person. Yeah, and they could have, like I said, sex shop. I ain't gonna show that picture because this the naked woman. This somebody who get a body out. And they pretend to be religious. Yep, it's a whole little nasty ass couple or organization out here that be giving each other favors and they passing out shit to one another. So stay celibate until, yep, and you cut this motherfucker off. Scythe here, you cut this energy off. So it could be an ex-lover, or maybe even a family member, or a karmic masculine, karmic feminine that you once dealt with that you no longer deal with anymore. Yeah, they're about to be met with the official person. They about to be picked up, or this official person can be coming to you with some unexpected income here. Somebody definitely, I heard defamation of character. Somebody was doing some illegal shit to you. Had a whole group of people. I'm hearing hacking your phones, tracking your cars, mirroring your phones, fabricating health records, documents. Okay? Lovers, they could have said that you was the one to give this person this shit. If this is somebody that was dealing with an ex-partner of yours, they lied and said that this person got it from you. This is somebody who was doing a lot of shit in your name that you were not aware of, bro. And somebody did, a karmic family member, friend, somebody did sleep with an ex-lover of yours, or they slept with your masculine or your feminine. Yeah, and they try to pretend like they holier than thou. Like, this somebody, oh, I don't listen to tarot. I'm not into the dark. I'm not into all that. Yes, they are. Yeah, you about to be with your soulmate here. Okay, expect a visit. Okay, could be from your person, could be from somebody unexpected. But with this dog here, you got somebody that's ready to be loyal. That's crazy, bro. Yep, the sun is gonna shine for you, baby. All the truth is being illuminated. I heard for some of y'all, bro, your routine don't switch up. You literally are a real mother or father. You not doing, somebody tried to say you was a trafficker, a DURG trafficker, like you was a some type of CARTEL boss. Okay, so somebody tried to put you in somebody was trying to take your life away from you. Okay, they was trying to put some fed time on you. You about to be with this divine masculine though. All right, you about to build a family. You come from royalty. You come from a royal bloodline here. With this Merkaba energy. Okay, you come from royalty, baby. The truth will always prevail. And you got a romantic offer coming your way from a divine masculine or a new lover here. Damn, somebody, yeah, there's change headed your way. You completed a cycle out. You ended a cycle here. Whew. Lord, y'all, this is crazy. But that's what I have for y'all, man. Yeah, it's a naked woman here. She passing out some shit. She got a lot of motherfucking obstacles ahead of her ass. Cause she been out here giving it out in the community. I'm hearing this hoe don't know what she doing. This bitch just giving it out. Damn. Whoever this is, they said this bitch just giving it out. Yup. This bitch will be out here. She may be a night walker or some shit, or she be selling herself online, or she be out going. This might be a nighttime. This could be somebody that's always out at night, or they always got a revolving door in their home. It's always a new nigga I'm hearing, or a new bitch. So this could be somebody that's bi. She could be bi. He could be bi. But somebody out here just giving it out. And they ain't doing this shit protectively. And somebody got some results here. Somebody got some motherfucking results, baby. And they like, bitch, I just fucked you. What the fuck is this? Why do I got this shit? Somebody pee-pee is burning. Somebody pee-pee burning. Yup, look, message. They got some results. I cannot make it up. Somebody pee-pee burning. Yup, snake, and she pregnant. She could be pregnant by somebody. Don't know who look. Will somebody look at this? Look. Don't know who it is. There's men and women in this card. Damn. This shit finna blow the fuck up, okay? Something finna come out. Yup, secrets. Something finna come out. This bitch finna... Somebody was dealing with this bitch was a whole snake out here. This bitch was a snake. And then you got the mice and the snake. Yeah. They snaking each other out and ratting each other out. Because these motherfuckers know there's prison time behind the shit they put you through, and you survived that shit. You live to tell your story. Oh, baby, it's over with. Yup. They was doing this shit in secret. Being cunning, conniving, sneaky. Yeah, get ready. You might get a visit from the popos, or a detective, or somebody might show up, or you may get some type of letter in the mail. But somebody about to pay you a visit. If you gotta go to court, go to court. Look, if you gotta go to court, go to court. Fuck it. Stand your ground. Tell your testimony. Because these people had you overly working. And you didn't even have to do all that because they were behind the scenes fucking with you. 1111 is out here. So boom. Yeah. That's what I have for y'all. They got to pay a price now. And it's going to be with their life. Or they going to, yeah. Somebody might turn their life over in prison. Somebody gonna give their life to the Most High, or they gonna be Muslim or some shit after that. And I ain't got nothing against the Muslim community, but somebody might fuck around and be like, I don't want this life no more. They want to go from a snake to Muslim. Islam, whatever they want to call it. No disrespect. Muslim or Islam, but I think the correct term is Islam. But yeah. So some of y'all may need to get ready to go to court to testify. I heard you supposed to be dead. So somebody could have lied on you and said that you was already deceased. Somebody could have made a false death certificate. What the fuck? Or they could have made a false death certificate about your child. Oh my goodness. Or somebody was sending death magic towards your children. But I definitely heard a fake death certificate of you, though. Somebody could have presented a false death certificate. Maybe for some sudden wealth here. Something that belonged to you. Something that was supposed to be. I heard the police. Police could be involved in this shit. Maybe something was left in the possession of the law enforcement, and they took it from you too. Yeah, you're not supposed to be in poverty, or you're supposed to be living comfortable, right? You're supposed to be living comfortable right now. It was. For some of y'all, it was a gift. Something left to you in the hands of a law enforcement, and they took it because it was great fortune. You probably didn't know about it, or they did something illegal and threatened you to take it, to steal it. False person. I'm done. I'm done. So I'm done with this. I hope I gave y'all some clarity, some insight, whatever you was looking for. I hope that you got it. This situation got deep at the end, for real, for real. I don't want to tap too much into it because y'all know how that go, okay? I'm already being gang stalked and all that other weird shit. I'm cool, but that shit just be like, come on, when are you going to give up? They're not going to give up because they're possessed until they finally are forced to give up. So I guess God is forcing his hand on these people's lives. So they're going to have to fuck around and find out. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all got what y'all needed. I hope it gave y'all some clarity, some insight, whatever y'all came here looking for. And I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all know what I say. God above all, the rest will truly fall. And that's for sure. Facts on me, baby. Love you guys. See y'all later.